Yeah. Yes. We're going to keep this show going, but before we do, I'm going to ask if all the ladies, if you're a lady in here, make some noise for International Ladies Month. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. Yes, yes, yes. This next comic got coming up, she's very funny. Please make some noise for Gina Hyena. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. I got a lot of shit to put down. How y'all doing? Okay, cool. At least don't pay attention to me because I got my tits out. All right. My name is Gina Hyena. I use a stage name for comedy. That's because my last name was very Italian, and I don't say that shit into a microphone because I'm not a fucking rat. Yeah, I'm half Italian, half plastic. I've been doing Botox for 9 years. Haven't blinked in 7 years, you guys. Don't remember what that's like. Yeah, no, I just try to keep this shit updated every year, like an iPhone. It's like the same thing, but like slightly better every year. Except my parts are assembled in America. By adults. That's a human rights joke about my tits. Yeah. I just think it's really fucked up that I have to keep getting surgery so I can retire as a housewife. Because, like, all my grandmother had to do was just get slapped around every once in a while. Told ya, Italian. Told ya, I set that up. But no, it's I always gotta let people know the titties are mine. The titties are mine because they're paid in full. Yeah. Took a lot of money to look this cheap. And, no, I always have to let people know, and they're very surprised to hear it, that these were actually done by an old white man. Because they look so perfect, you would think a Patel did them. Yeah, it sounds fucked up, but if you have a family member in the hospital, you're going to want the guy that had curry for lunch. Thank you. I'm like, oh, it's so offensive, you guys are good at surgery. Yeah. No, but I always tell people, and it's so surprising, I'm like, no, my surgeon was this old, disgusting white man. Like, so, like, looked like he was about to die, and, like, really didn't sound like he knew what he was talking about. I was like, this guy really needs to retire. But I got them done by an old white man because I know as an American woman, old dying white men know what's best for my body. Yeah. I just find it very ironic that the men writing legislation against abortion look like aborted fetuses. I'm like, y'all trying to get revenge or something? Is that what that's about? I don't know. No, it's fucked up. I have to keep updating this shit because I'm in my 30s and I'm not married. Anybody else here in their 30s and single? Anybody else being bullied about that shit? Yeah, I had a friend, and you know how girls are. Your friends will get so catty with you. And a friend was like, I think it's really funny how you're in your 30s and you're not married yet. And I was like, I think it's really funny how you think you're still going to be married in 10 years. Oh, you were on Pinterest a little too long to study statistics, huh, sweetie? That's why when I got my shit done, they were like, what do you want it to look like? I was like, make me look like a second wife. Make me look like I don't like to work. That's actually where the hyena came from. I just go for the carcass after she's done with it. Like a fucking scavenger. No, it's tough because, like, I'm still single and it's totally my fault because I'm really into alpha guys. And I don't know if anybody's looked around Manhattan lately. Not many left, yeah. No, the last guy is just like all these like male feminists, like they're always trying to like communicate with me. I'm like, who told y'all to start talking? Like, you don't really have much to say. The last guy I went on a date with in New York cried in front of me twice. And I was like, that's not cute. I'm old school, I'm Italian. I'm the only person that gets to shed a tear in the relationship, okay? You're a man, you're upset, you shove that shit down. You go fight some drywall, like a real man. And you fix that shit up after, too. You get some calluses on your hands, sir, okay? Be a man about it, the fuck. No, the only guys I can date now that are alpha in New York are veterans. Really into a veteran. Love me a barrel-chested freedom fighter. Yeah. I like a veteran because it's a very dynamic personality. Like, they know their way around an AK-47, but they're scared of fireworks. I just want a guy that'll, like, cuddle with my dog every 4th of July. They both twitch a lot in their sleep. I'm like, oh, look, he's back. He's playing with his friends. It sounds fucked up, but I've supported so many troops my father would be upset. My mouth has done a lot more for the troops than the VA. I'm just saying. Yeah. I am trying to date different guys, though. Now that I'm back in New York trying to date different guys, I actually matched with a full-time magician on Tinder the other day. His name is Magic Mark. Thank you very much. Check him out. Yeah. No, Magic Mark is a very confident full-time magician. Because before our first date, he texted me and he was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm only looking for something casual. And I was like, yeah, bro. I got that from magician. Like, I was like, this wasn't your idea, sweetheart. Like, I was like, what'd you think? We matched, and I called up all my friends and family, and I was like, I found him. He's the one. Can't wait for the wedding. There's gonna be doves everywhere. But the way he phrased it was, he was like, I just didn't want to lead you down a deceptive path. And I was like, isn't that your fucking job? Like, I was like, magic is just gaslighting with eyeliner. Like, but I'm probably still gonna fuck him because he's got face tattoos and I'm stupid. Yeah, and I can't wait. I can't wait to just, like, blow him, and I'm gonna be like, did you finish? And he's gonna be like, check behind your ear. I hate how well that joke works. Fuck you, Magic Mark. It's tough because I would rather take a magician over these, like, male feminists, because, like, all these male feminists, like, they're like, we're equals, and I'm like, we're not. I'm into the old school 90s feminism where, like, we had, like, Spice Girls wearing platform sneakers, we're, like, kicking for no reason, throwing up peace signs. We're like, I'm gonna put some body glitter on and tell you about some shit. Like, I like that feminism. I'm not into this, like, we're equals, I'm an ally. I'm like, no, bro, we're not. First off, men have this, like, magic power where they can walk out to their car alone. I still don't know how they do that. The biggest case I have for y'all that men and women aren't equal is if you look at our sex toys. Women's sex toy doing 3 things at once. Looks like a fucking bop it. It's got vibrating, it's manipulating, there's, like, different prongs. Yo, they made a sex toy that asked me about my day. We don't need y'all anymore. Female sex toy doing a ton of things at once. Male sex toy, just the wrong end of a flashlight with, like, a sponge in it. Yeah, y'all are much simpler creatures. And I should know, because I actually have a neuroscience degree in behavior. Yeah, no one cares. That's why I bought tits. Like, no man has ever bought a yacht and been like, I want to fill it up with a bunch of smart girls. Let's bring the brainiacs out on the water. I'll leave you with this. This is... Yeah, true story. I used to work in a behavioral primate lab. Used to work with monkeys. This is the way the study went. Every 30 seconds, I had to mark off what the monkey was doing. It went like this. Beep. Okay, pacing. Beep. Pacing. Okay, self-grooming. Shit. Self-sex. Self-sex. I will dox this motherfucker right now. His name was Ivan the Monkey. Subject number V38. Yeah, no unicycles for you, Ivan. Gonna cancel you before you get famous. This motherfucker looked at me for 2 minutes straight and masturbated ferociously. And this is how competitive females are. I went back to the lab and I was like, Heather, PhD student, I was like, Heather, you will not believe this. When I was back there, Ivan stared at me and masturbated for 2 minutes straight. And she was like, yeah? Well, when I was back there, he masturbated and he finished. And I was like, this is really what we're getting competitive over? Like, I was like, I know you're a PhD student, but you still have a lot to learn. Because it doesn't take anything impressive to get a guy off. They'll fuck a flashlight. Thank you guys so much. I'm Gina Hyena.
Hell yeah, that's right. Keep that energy going. Keep that energy going. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. That's right. This next comic guy coming up, he's a good friend of mine. Please make some noise for Grant Sheffield, everybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah.